The U.S. Federal Reserve has opted to keep interest rates unchanged for a fourth straight meeting. It comes despite U.S. President Donald Trump repeatedly urging Fed Chair Jerome Powell to slash rates to boost the economy.
In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged. We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
Powell says the decision to maintain rates was to allow the federal agency an opportunity to assess how Trump's global tariffs could disrupt the economy.
Every forecaster you can name who is a professional forecaster with adequate resources and forecasts for a living is forecasting a pretty significant. Everyone that I know is forecasting a meaningful increase in inflation in coming months from tariffs because someone has to pay for the tariffs.
Trump, speaking to reporters ahead of the Fed's announcement, predicted that Powell would not decrease rates. He slammed the Fed chair and accused him of having a personal agenda against him.
So we have a stupid person, frankly, at the Fed. He probably won't cut today. Europe had 10 cuts, and we had none. And I guess he's a political guy. I don't know. He's a political guy who's not a smart person, but he's costing the country a fortune. I think he hates me, but that's okay. He should. He should. I call him every name in the book, trying to get him to do something.
The Federal Reserve foresees inflation, which currently sits at around 2.1%, spiking to 3% by the end of the year. They also expect a modest increase in unemployment, as well as growth slowing from 2.5% last year to around 1.4%. Powell noted that despite the projections, Fed policymakers are anticipating 2 rate cuts this year.